Put the mark with it. I ain't come for that. We not come for that. I ain't come for that. I ain't come for that. Yes, I microphone check. Good night, good night, good night, good night, good night. Of course, welcome to the Lonesome Bash Show. Your show, Lonesome Bashment, up in the inside. Time check right about now. It's a little after 9, a little late, but better late than never. And of course, now we got a special guest all the way from the beautiful island of Trinidad and Tobago. I've known this Virgin for a long time, man. I'm telling you, man, hits upon hits. We're talking about songs like First Experience, Yeast, is that man, so much hits. I mean, I ain't come for that Soca wave. We got a couple new tunes. So tonight, man, without further ado, welcome to the stage, the big man himself, KMC. Welcome.
Good night, man. Respect.
Mr. Ken Marlon Charles, good night, sir.
Good night, sir. Good night. Good night to your audience. Good night, everybody.
I hear you.
You hear me? But you was hearing me just now.
Yeah, see.
We going again?
Okay, so give some technicals there. I ain't hear you at all.
You hear me now?
Can you hear me on your end?
Yes, I'm hearing you. You hear me?
I put some music on in the meantime.
Hear me now?
Oh, yeah, there you go. There you go.
All right.
Oh, we disappear. I guess you went and sort out some issues. Let's play some music in the meantime. I can come for that.
Hear me now?
Yes, boss.
Right. Are you hearing me now?
You're going again, you know.
Hold on.
Yeah, I heard you just now. For some, you come and you disappear again.
Hear me now?
Yeah, okay, you know.
Hear me now? Right. That is
Go on
good.
again.
Yes, man. I'm going again. Because every time I put it on
I got it.
audio. All right. You hear me?
Yeah.
You seeing me too?
Yeah, I see you loud and clear.
All right, good, good.
All right, there you go. There you go. Give me a
Nice.
mic check. Give me a mic check.
Mic check 1 2 1 2.
All
You hear
right,
me?
nice. There you go. Ready. All right, man.
Right.
Let's jump into it, man. Don't waste no time. Welcome to the platform. Of course, along the Bash Show. Thanks. You know, I gotta really thank you, man. Over the years, you know, you're always supported my 1,001 shows that I had that I have. So I just
Yeah,
want
man.
to give thanks, man.
Yeah, give thanks, you know?
Yeah. All right. So let's start from the top, man. You're born and raised in Princess Stone, correct?
Wrong.
Wrong? Oh man. All right. So all these years I did wrong, man. Born and raised where? Let me get
Born and grew in Rio Claro.
Oh, Rio Claro. So where I get Princess Stone from?
Yeah,
What's the
because when I
connection to
was
Princess Stone? Mm.
because as a youth man, I live all about, you know, from Rio Claro, we live Cuva. From Cuva, I
Okay.
went to Princeton Junior Sec. So I lived
Oh,
from when I was 11 years to when I was 13 years. And then went back to Rio Claro and then came back Princeton. Then went
Okay.
Point 14, then came back Princeton, then went back Rio Claro. Live all about.
That's a lot of moving, man. What's the reason for that?
No, well, you know, growing up and you know, you becoming a man and you end up in certain zone, you end up there for 2 years, you know. When I when I finished school, I end up by my mom because I grew up by my grandmother.
Okay.
And my,
That's a Rio Claro.
yeah. And my mother lived in System.
Okay.
And then when I finished school now, I started fixing stove, doing stove repairs, and I started getting a lot of work in Point 14. So that's how I ended up in Point 14 for a while. Then back Princeton by my mother, then back Rio Claro. And that's how it used to be going all the time.
So Rio Claro. So I'm from Arima. So Rio Claro is pretty close. That's like around Arena, San Rafael side. That's so.
Now Rio Claro is past me. Arrow is real country, man.
Oh, you know what? I think. Sorry, you know what? I think about Talparo, man. Never mind.
No,
I think
right
Talparo. Yeah, Rio Claro is deep south. Yeah. It's been a while. I catch my bearings. That make a whole lot of sense. Yeah. That make a whole lot of sense. I catch my bearings.
Yeah.
All right. So you end up in Princeton. School days.
Yeah.
So you used to fix not fridge, you used to fix stove and stuff, right?
Yeah, when I started fixing, doing stove repairs, you know?
Yeah, so this is like teenage years, 18 somewhere
around there? Yeah. 17,
right.
18.
So what was the introduction to music for you?
Yeah, well, growing up as a youth, you know, I always like music, always playing with music and things, but I never really take music serious, you know, it was just the deep love for music.
Yeah.
So I used to just be writing songs from since the freestyle days, freestyle disco days.
Yeah.
Just writing the type of love song, disco. And anything come out, anything you hear fresh, you know, you always try to write in that genre.
Yeah.
You know? And well, when dancehall came and started taking over the place in the 80s, yeah, I had a very it touched my heart in a different kind of way. So I started to like live dancehall.
Yeah.
Started to write a lot of dancehall, and I will chant whole day on a microphone, whole day, all day.
You remember some of your early lyrics?
Yeah, man. I remember my first dancehall I write.
Let me hear that.
And it will go like this. Yes, me have a plan. Yes, me. I remember them pattern like Big Batty Girl.
Yeah,
Big Batty Girl.
Yeah.
Yes, me have a plan. Yes, me have a plan, me have a plan, KMC have a plan. Mr. Down on top of the wood, Mr. on top of the version. Yes, KMC man, you have a good plan to mash up party over this island. Yes, me gone to a dance in a place called Sanmon. Say me and me posse from the tongue prince system. And me gone to the bar and me buy a team stand and me come on the stage with the mic in my hand. And the people in the dance show appreciation. They wonder where this new KMC come from. The top celebrity man on the stage getting on. Sometimes me, I go chat and sometimes me go sing a song. Me living it up in a style. Me living it up in a style. Yes, me living it up in a style. Me living it up in a style. Yes, me chat it to all the woman, me I go chat it to all the man. Them a call me KMC, sometimes they call me Ken. Go tell her for your brother, go and tell her for your friend. Go tell her for your sister, tell all your brethren, cause yes, me have a plan. That was the first dancehall song, alright.
Yeah. You remember very well, man. You
Very
never
well.
record. You never recorded this.
Nope.
Yeah. You remember very well, man.
Used to
Nice.
record on cassette them days. Them days we used to record everything on cassette. But like
Yeah.
professional recording now.
Yeah. Remember them TDK days, man.
Yeah.
So all right, so you was a big fan of the dancehall and so forth. Back then, what year is this exactly? Do you remember a time frame?
1988.
88.
Mm-hmm.
88. All right. So around that time in Trinidad, dancehall, like I said, there wasn't really, as far as I can remember, wasn't really a big act as far as dancehall was concerned.
Them days was been like Admiral Bailey, Pinchers.
Yeah, but more Jamaican artists, but
Yeah,
local.
yeah,
Nothing local.
yeah. That was just Jamaican running the place, and they do it
Yeah,
had some local men like GeneralGrant, of course.
Well,
Ja-
he's
Jaffe.
supposed to be on. He's supposed to be on Wednesday. So this is what I'm trying to figure out. When did local dancehall really take off? You know?
Well, local dancehall take off from GeneralGrant, because
Yeah,
everybody used to be chanting and doing the little thing all about. So you used to be here like one or two men. Them days, no cell phone and them
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
And so, but you used to be here like one or two men are wrong, and then you used to hear them advertising on the radio. So
Yeah.
yeah, like Golden Danger, Charlie
Mm,
Chan, General Khan,
yeah,
Jaffe, Junior B, them kind of names now.
yeah.
And then up come you, yeah, KMC, because I started
Right.
to do concert with Dr. Hyde. So you hear
Yeah.
the KMC and Dr. Hyde and Maxi. And
Okay.
then you hear the name advertising for a little party somewhere,
Yeah.
in some
Yeah.
community on radio. When Amar decided doing the big studio, Caribbean Sound Basin,
Yes.
and they decided to record, and GeneralGrant was the first man to really bust through the door.
Caribbean some business. A matter of fact, that's a little history. Well, you know his name is popular now, but Puff Daddy and his producers had came there
Yeah,
back in the early
yeah, Biggie
90s.
Small, Biggie Small album, I think, did yeah, his
Yeah,
first
they
album.
did. Yeah. So yeah, a lot of people didn't know that, but
Yeah, he did a lot of work there.
yeah. Okay. All right. So you're talking about late 90s, late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah,
What was your
that part was in the 90s.
Yeah. So when you first started, was you and I guess your first soca when you really got into like your first recording, I should say. That was
Well,
when?
my mom always used to tell me, boy, try a soca thing now, boy. That dancehall thing won't work. That more Jamaican thing. But I
Yeah.
didn't love the dancehall. I doing dancehall all about, and I just love the vibe.
Yeah.
And but when same General Grant take over with the dancehall thing in Trinidad and thing,
Yeah.
that give youth a little more hope. And we started to do it even harder, and we actually started to get through the dancehall a bit. But then General went to do some soca. The
Yeah.
first one we did was a raga soca with a chala called Rude Kill Party.
Yeah. I remember that.
Right, and that started spark interest. Then the next year he do soca with the rum. And then he started jumping the fast one. And I went, have a
The
party,
soca
baby,
scene.
So I
Yeah.
listening to that, and the way we make it sound like it's like a dancehall man doing soca, so it's something so
Right.
different. It's something like what we all like now.
Right.
Like what we influenced by. And then when he did Rev the Engine in Trinidad, we only know about driving car.
Big tune. Yeah.
That is when it
From the
really so
Tristanja
keen.
rhythm. Yeah.
That's when it really so keen, boy.
Yeah.
So
It really. Yeah.
that time I was about like 3 years just writing a little soca now and then.
Right.
I started writing soca in 1995.
Okay.
Right?
The reason why I'm asking, and this is for some like historical reference, because as the last interview was Anselm Douglas, and when he came up with Ragapopum. When he came up with Ragapopum, right? I remember that around those years dancehall and the fuse between dancehall and soca was really popular. And I was trying to connect the dots of how it really, that transition, like you say, from GeneralGrant when he started singing reggae or dancehall, Trini style, whatever, and then he incorporated raga soca, and I had a whole raga soca phrase. Self, GeneralGrant, Bunchy guy.
Now Bunchy was not wrong yet. Bunchy come after me.
But he came after you. But did he come with a raga soca too in the earlys?
Yeah, well, remember that shot called by me, because that first song he did was a rhythm for Silhouette, which was Nadia Batson and Lauren and them. But they were kind of sticking. They were kind of sticking. So I tell my boy Dial Braxton to give the youth man the rhythm. But he tell me the youth man who like soca. I said, well, just like me, I didn't like soca. Give me the rhythm and see what you could do with it. And he gave him the rhythm, and he died when he did he sent that rhythm crazy. And that was just 1 year after I was, he came on the scene. But that raga soca thing was real hard with Byron Lee too. With Admiral Bealey and Oscar B and them kind of men.
It must be. All right, so you said you started sorry, your first song was what again? Your first one that you recorded, you remember?
Was that my first song that I ever recorded?
As far as soca is concerned, when you decided to get into the soca vibes?
The first song I ever recorded was a song called, I think, was The Party Light Up. That was by Ian the Goose at a studio.
Him. Yeah, the Goose at
right.
Yeah, the DJ.
Yeah. And I have a song called The Party Light Up. That was the first one. And then after that, now I start recording things. I record a song called She Sent Me. With a girl named Babu. She sent me down, and bring me up. She sent me down, and wrong. Right? And that was with Kid Kitty too. And then the next year now, I met a guy called Ian Pantin.
Ian Pantin. He was a Bunchy guy manager. But very quickly,
he was my manager.
He was your manager first.
Right. He was my manager. I bring them fellas on board. Everybody who come on board, them come on board through me.
But Ian Pantin owned a big computer store or something like that, right?
Yeah, ECP Limited. He was the dealer for exclusive dealer for Dell computers in Trinidad.
Okay, all right, cool.
Right. So he had a brother called Sasa that from Canada came to Trinidad, and they were looking for a chanter to do a collaboration. And I was the man who ended up getting the little sketch. And from there, I always rolling with them and they hearing me freestyling. So I think his brother told him to manage me, that youth man. And he really didn't know that about the music business, but he really grew into it quick because he loved it. And what I want to do, I tell him I'll send me Jamaica. The man sent me for Jamaica about a whole month.
But why you wanted to go Jamaica?
Because it's dancehall I was doing still. I was still doing dancehall. Right? And I actually get to do a whole dancehall album, with Joe Gibbs. And I was on the stage with all the KM crew and all of them, But in Jamaica, and we band rehearsal, Lady Saw band. I was in the mix. But what happened now? I came back to Trinidad after Joe Gibbs said he wanted me to do the album. He had some things for me. He had Gregory Isaac, all of them to work with me. And I came back to Trinidad with a kind of dancehall vibes, but was around the time when men started to release soca. So I wrote a song called Soca Bashment. And then I wrote Fetting All Night and a song called Kaya. And Dial Braxton grew up with me. So I used to set him up by engine room. Right? So I know, well, once he did, we could be able to experiment and thing, but he was by engine room for a while. And when we started, when I tell you, these are the soca, we go on and we do soca bashment, me and Braxton sit down and build the beats. But one day, Ian did give me a car to drive. So I had that car for a while. So one day I'm driving and I'm listening Sizzler, because Sizzler was like my favorite artist. I used to have every Sizzler CD. And I listened track 7 on them was Crazy Jazz CD, boy. I think so. Track 7, my song called Hey Selassie. And when I listen to that song, I just catch a vibes, boy, and I take off the music. And I just go on and I just start to get all the wood one time. I wake up and turn on my radio this morning. And all I hear is soca music play.
Big tune.
Yeah, and I said, yo,
Yeah.
I have to do this tune, boy.
Yeah.
So we were looking all around for a producer to produce the tune, me.
Right.
'Cause I didn't want to go back by Braxton.
Mm.
You know? I say, let me just go by somebody else. So we went by Kiskadi, we went by Mice, we went by some other man, and then we went by Shell Shock. Shell Shock was still in Kiskadi too.
Okay.
But I wasn't getting what I wanted, so I went back right by Braxton.
It wasn't any rhythm that you want for the song.
Yeah, I
Right.
didn't get that vibe. Because you really, when you work with Shell Shock, them, you really don't have no input.
Okay.
They building the beat and you just have to sing. But when I was Braxton now, I could tell Braxton, hey, play you know?
Yeah.
Play something with my
Give
mouth
more
and
draws, more bit. Yeah, I get it.
if Braxton can't play something, I
more
could play
creative
something.
spirit with him. Mm.
Yeah, if Braxton can't play something, I could play it on the keyboard.
Yeah.
And then Braxton go hear something and put in. So it was like a piece of construction, piece of work me and Braxton was building dinner.
Yeah.
I was building a house piece by piece, and we just hear everything and analyzing the scene and creating vibes while we go along with it. And that's what I did when we created our Bashment the Carnival. That song was really unique. It never had nothing like it ever.
Yeah.
And it actually changed the way how we listen to soca. And they use them calling soca even more when KMC come on the scene.
Yeah.
Right? Until we wanted to hear soca all in the air because it had a different kind of vibe. It had a kind of dancehall kind of vibe now.
Yeah.
And boy, that song was, when I left that song, 98.9 is the only station was playing it them days. When 98 was
that was Chinese?
that was government station, 98.9.
Oh, that's 98.9 radio.
Yeah. Chinese was 96.1. Them wasn't playing it at all.
Yeah,
Them wasn't playing it at all.
But yeah, remember 90.9. That was ITLD and them fellas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Dr. Hyde, all of them was on 98.9. That program is that Mario Ultra Large.
Yeah.
Right. So when the man do so, when the Imam, program director in 96.1, he said that tune is real shit. This Soca Bashment good, fetting all night good. But that we festival, he was that real shit. And he did #1 program director in the country on the #1 station. And now I say that shit, boy. Until it had doubts about the tune. Even Ian, my manager at that time, he said, the tune cannot work. That tune is too sweet. Listen to Pablo and them, hear what them doing. That tune, it can't work. Everybody saying it can't work. I said, Ian, that tune real bad. I know my music. I know what I'm feeling. Once the people feel what people them get a chance to feel, and then get a chance, trust me, it going to work.
Right.
And I somehow Ian had patience with me because it wasn't easy. When I want something, I want something. But I almost believe them because when I go on Arima to sing, I think
that might talk.
Yeah. Watch now, them days die the tongue. When that tongue passes, you're gone. Well, I sing Soca Bashment. Soca Bashment, the whole crowd gone when they hear my name and I come up on the if you see all them girls and them getting on Soca Bashment. I think Kaya all get forward.
Yeah.
When I do so now, and I go on this thing and the boy, I wake up and tune. It's only I dancing to my song, you know.
Serious, boy?
Boy, everybody just stand up watching me, boy.
So wait, now I gotta ask you, man, what was the transition? Because that song is that big tune. So I'm trying to figure out. So
boy.
What was the point that people already pick up on that song?
Well, remember the tune was hardly getting airplay.
Oh, okay. So it was new.
So people didn't know this song.
Okay, makes sense. Yeah.
Well, so what? And then when I see that now, men doubt it even more.
Yeah.
So what happened now? So when I come up here, you see what I tell you? I tell you. Boy, I go on. That night I couldn't even sleep. But you know when I wake up next morning, I say shit everybody. I defend the tune.
Right.
And what it had now, it had a thing called the school tour.
School tour.
Right.
Yeah, when you go to a different comprehensive, I think it was.
Yes. I remember school tour. I remember school tour used to be like 3 days a week, like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Yeah.
And we used to come across live over the radio. And them days, everybody listening to radio.
Yeah, true.
So what happened? So I have a big song already, which is the Soca Bashment.
Yeah.
So when I come on the stage of the Soca Bashment, everybody screaming because all them children are accustomed with me because they know KMC always used to come in schools and sing.
Yeah.
So I sing this and the people them going mad in the school. But then I say, all you ready for it now?
Yeah.
And when they hear, pack, go ahead and wake up, Pat. The crowd used to go, them two children used to go mad.
Yeah.
Not understand the tune more than big people.
Right.
More than all the radio men and think that them understand the tune. Dr. Hyde and all know the tune was bad. He said, boy, what's wrong with them, boy? Because Dr. Hyde man, he know real music now.
Yeah, I mean, back then, Dr. Hyde was the man.
Yeah, he and all Mario, all talent, boy. Them men believe in my thing, boy, small man.
Yeah.
And watching that, so when the tune started to blow up on the Kiss thing now, Machel Montano them invite me to sing with them on I think on the opening of Carnival on the promenade.
Okay.
Right. And but I didn't really sing with the band, I think, but I sing with the on tracks just before they went. I think something like that.
Yeah.
And boy, when I run on that, I mash up the place so bad. And then Ian put me in that thing called Soca Moonak that I didn't want to enter at all because I don't like to be in competition now. Because I find competition to me is really for when you're trying to get in something, not when you're established. So at that time I wasn't really established yet. So I said, let me go. Right? And I go on, boy. And when in Arima was the preliminaries.
Okay.
Boy, and it was like watching at the same Arima was stand up for me last time.
Yeah.
This time I level it. Yeah, they have on the radio now. Right now, they had to wait because dust still going up in the air. You see it through the lights going up in the air.
Wow. Yeah,
from the ground. Much of that. And that from there, everybody start playing the song. And the song just get real big the last 3 weeks of Carnival.
Okay.
The song just blew up and that. And although I didn't win no road match in Trinidad, but that song win 4 road match, all US road match around the world.
Yeah.
Right, it win 4. And it was like the biggest soca song, right? For that whole year everywhere. Yeah. Especially places like New York and Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know the truth. That's why when you told me people stand up, I shocked. But it makes sense now. I mean, at the time it was brand new. People didn't really know the song. So
yeah, boy. But and you see, even the biggest promoter in the Carnival was a guy named Cliff Harris.
Yeah.
Imagine just last year he was giving me the story. He told me, boy, when that tune come out, I was jumping up partner of mine to the airport and we hear it brand new from my youth KMC.
Yeah.
And we hear the song is Carnival Festival. He said, boy, what kind of chopping this man singing, boy, Carnival Festival? And them laughing at my tune. Going up to drop the man in the airport. He said when the man called him, 3 weeks after the man called him and asked him why the tune them hit him, he said the same tune he was laughing at.
Yeah.
It looked like the big tune right now.
Yeah.
You see, they wasn't listening to the lyrics, they wasn't listening to the story.
Yeah.
They wasn't listening to the melody.
Yeah.
You know, sir?
Well, you know what, man? You when it comes to storytelling, melody, and keeping things simple, use the man. And I told this before. If you really sit down and listen, man, the lyrics, you either laugh or actually see the visuals. Very simple words you use.
Yep.
And it creates a story. All right, so after that tune bus, what came after that?
Well, after that, you remember we toured whole year.
Yeah.
And after that, Daryl Braxton get big in producing. Everybody want to run him down to get our vibe.
Yeah.
But what happened? He started to be so busy that when the time to do my song, them know, I taken a whole month to get a song.
Yeah, he had to reach now. He's busy.
And then them days is plenty girls. So sometimes when we supposed to be in the studio, he in a hotel. And I'm in the studio.
You put him out there like that, man.
But, they go to the so that thing, but I'm a boy. That was my boy. But what happened now? I started to come New York plenty and I meet a guy called Matt Stuntman who sing I like to move it.
Yeah.
Stuntman now really like my vibes.
Yeah.
And he liked my vibe because he did bring some artists and he hired a limousine for them. And he want all the artists to go in the limousine. But I tell him, nah, I ride with you in the Lincoln Navigator. I never see a van like that.
Yeah.
And he didn't like that. He like how I did. He said, boy, I think a limousine for especially you and you blank that to roll with me.
Yeah.
I said, no, I roll with you. So he ended up carrying me by his studio. And on Lennox. And he had an alter machine called an ASR. A little drum ASR.
Yeah, not the ASR, man. Black and great.
Man leave the keys with me for the studio and go on Egypt to do a show, man.
Wow.
And by the time he come back, he ain't tin 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 and we start to build push back. Everybody, me and Gucci, push back. But that time I don't hear somebody say na 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 fire in your wire, boy. But I built some beats on that ESR and I went on my Charlie and I put them on a 2-inch tape.
Okay.
And bring them down in Trinidad one time. And boy, everything down in Trinidad, boy. So that I was doing a whole album. So with Braxton I did Soca, Send Me Mad, I did Brass Anthem with Roy Keep.
Okay.
Then most of the rest of music was me. We had Fire in Your Wire. And some boy Married to Soca, all these things. Musical Destiny, which I did by Devon George, Ira brother in New York.
Yeah. Wow, so that's a choose, man.
Yeah, I had a beautiful album from my second year, and that was the biggest selling album in the carnival that year.
Okay, and what year was this?
That was 1999 now.
99, okay,
wow. 98.
Yeah.
And then 99. And then Ian want me to go in Soca Monarch, and I just don't want to go in that thing, boy. I never like them. Thing, boy. I don't see. I find, to tell you the truth, the competition amongst big artists does make them don't really like to be a deal with one another. They start to fight in a kind of stupid way because they're fighting for money now.
Yeah.
That man never like to fight for money. I don't really love money that much to say I want to fight the next month. I rather just take the money because I know my scene. I believe I could work and make money.
All right, so we talk about the Soca Monarch situation. So obviously now in Trinidad and Tobago, there's no Soca Monarch, right?
Right.
Obviously they have it in Grenada, I believe some of the other small islands or whatnot.
Yeah.
Some people say it kind of takes away from the whole, lead up to Carnival, songs getting, because a lot of songs got a lot of push during that Soca Monarch time.
Yeah, but that's the thing. A lot of songs get pushed, but to tell you the truth, I don't see that as something good. It would be something good if it was just new people coming out and they're looking to establish themselves. All right, you don't see no hip hop monarch or two big hip hop artists in a competition trying to win money, or two big dancehall Beenie Man Bounty Killer in a competition winning money, or any other genre. I don't need Soca. You see that in. You don't see competition in the other genre, but the new people who trying to break in. But when they become professional in the genre, big artists in the genre, then they no need to compete in no competition to win the money.
Yeah.
So I think the thing was built wrong. And whoever vision that was, that maybe was them vision to get rich.
Right.
Of artists. You understand?
Right, so and rightfully so, I could agree with some of your sentiments. So what about these present times? Do you think we should have some form of, well, maybe not Soca Monarch, that particular word exactly, but you think it should have some type of, for new artists, as we would say, a platform, like something like Soca Monarch?
No, well, if they have Soca Monarch, I just find Soca Monarch should be for new artists who trying to break through and gain something, leave something for the men them who coming in, who they could win something and establish themselves, and let the big artists them work and sell music. They're already big artists. Do shows, look, and that what we doing now?
Yeah, fair enough.
That what we supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
You understand? I'll leave the competition for the youths and them who trying to break in the game so they could reach up to we thing now and come into we zone.
Yeah.
You understand? Because that I'm telling you, but plenty people won't understand that, but that what we doing there, that they had no sense in it. I don't see no sense in that.
Yeah.
We are set up big artists and in competition. And they're so proud and things like that, boss. Nonsense, man.
Yeah. All right, fair enough. All right, so we look at 1999.
You know what time I entered them thing because people wanted me to enter them, but I never really liked that.
Right. So you entered Soca Monarch. Well, how was the experience? I mean, to say the less, to say the least.
Yeah, it was a good experience.
Yeah.
It was good, but it was good and bad in a way because I just watch things differently now.
Yeah.
It was good because you're trying to establish your song bigger and bigger, and you have supporters backing you to win and them kind of vibe.
Yeah.
But it was bad in a sense we just put artists against one another now.
Yeah.
And sometimes you have an artist and you really love the artist as a partner, and then you see him moving kind of left with you because of a competition, you know?
Yeah.
Because men want to win and things, you know? Like, boy, me never really like it.
Yeah.
You know, but you see, after a while, I used to be the guest. I used to make a guest appearance.
Right.
To close the show, something after the results of just before the results come out, and them kind of
Right. So this is 1999. You're pretty much a star boy now. Your name is a household name, KMC, hits after hits. So what was the I'm Not Drunk? What year that came out?
Like 2009, man.
Serious?
You jump the ship. You jump the ship there.
I know I jumped the ship though, but that song that one of my favorites, man.
Yeah.
All right, so let's backtrack to 99. What was the other hits after that?
Another thing, 99 had a song named Ojaja. That was the first conscious soca ever. It's all about you, Jaja. Oh, Jaja, my universal father. You remember that song? That was on the album too. Right?
Nah, I can't say that.
Yeah. That was big, but it didn't stand the test of time. It didn't last up to this time, but it was big around that time. Right? And then the next year was the year 2000, which I did my first little distribution deal with VP Records.
Okay.
For 2,000 pieces at KMC.
Yeah.
So I had a song called Instructions and them song. Yeah, that was a big to make some noise.
Yeah.
Right. I come up here. Yeah. And then 2001 now, in 2000 itself, I started producing artists. Through a guy called Maximus Dan. His name was Maga Dan. He will with me play.
Yeah, Maga Dan. Yeah.
I started to do a lot of production. I started before that, but that's when I really started the thing.
Well, let me elaborate a little bit. For those of you who have no idea who Maga Dan is, MXPrime.
Ultimate Reject,
big tune a couple of years ago. Jamming still. You know, he's been in the game a long time, and back then he was a big dude.
Yeah, he used to be a little bit mean and you know, and nothing really, you know, like they want to give him a chance and thing, but he used to roll with me. So, even I was looking for space to put a song on the 2-inch tape, and that was in the year 2000.
Yeah.
And boy, he ended with him. I said, "What are you mumbling there?" And he just started to go, this is Maga Dan for the year 2000. Brand new thing called Obia Man. I said, we calling that the voodoo rhythm.
Yeah.
And we just put real men on the rhythm. Maximus Boss on that rhythm in the soca hard.
Yeah.
Then we had Queen Omega. I target him Queen Omega who does sing reggae now. That's when she bought on that rhythm.
So wait, hold on. See, if we want to rush by this historical moment. You know what the funny thing is? I've seen these names because you know I got this you know the catalog whatever. So that was the same Queen Omega from way back then to now.
Yeah. I bought the artist, and you know, but they're ungrateful. She ungrateful. Them don't talk to me, you know. Like if I do them something, I never do them nothing. The only thing I ever do them is give them a chance to be who they want to become. You understand? So I put she on the rhythm.
But Ken, it had to be a reason why they follow with you.
But I do follow with me. I never had nothing with Queen Omega. Never, ever. I just see Queen. I see after I didn't see Queen Omega for long, and then when I do see she passed me straight. Yeah, I never do them nothing. All I do is bless them up. And she too tune. Right, that same song. That what make them. She gets she first deal with Green Sleeve up in England. I sit down with the man in Green Sleeve in London.
Yeah.
Right, to make sure that lock. She didn't know that. She didn't even know that. The man carried me downstairs and give me the now press Sizzler Freedom Cry.
Yeah.
And that was I get that hot, you know. I get that hot when I mean hot off the press. No press. I actually take it up and wipe. It was still kind of warm and wipe off the water off of it. I even got recorded in that.
Serious?
Yeah. And the first person I gave was Dr. Hyde.
Yeah.
Because me and Star Child in England.
Yeah.
Right? And so them two tune is how Queen Omega was born. Nobody didn't know Queen Omega before that.
Wow.
She came in the studio to do background vocals for me. Because Nadia Batten and them was more regulars.
Yeah.
But I just got a little different one for this project I was doing.
Yeah.
Right. And I think she family was Kenny Phillips, the owner of the studio. Right. Them is precision now.
Yeah.
So all these son and them get big and they have their own thing going on. Right. Them fellas, them small. Even this guy, they call him Bajon Records and him, Kyle and them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kyle, do you remember this drop? We'll go, play that soca, play back that soca. Raga soca.
Yeah.
That was Kyle.
That
was Kyle, 5 years old in a jockey shorts and a vest in the studio, and I tell him go inside there and say that. And you see them fellas taller than me now, and them with Bajon Records doing mad tune.
Yeah, serious thing, man. I don't know. See, and these were the reasons why I always wanted to have this platform, because especially you. I know tonight people I'm telling you, you have to brace yourself for it, because this man don't hold back. I tell you right now, this man don't hold back. He's gonna tell you that it is. You know, over the years, your mouth getting a lot of hot water too, you know. Your mouth getting a lot of hot water too, over the years.
Let me tell you something, right? You see, the truth does hurt plenty people. But you know who it do hurt? It do hurt God.
Yeah.
So that's why even if you're getting hot water, the Almighty does bless you in different ways that you wouldn't even expect.
Yeah.
So I will always tell the truth. And the way how this thing set up, it make me even want to be a better person more as the years pass. Yeah. I always keep working on myself to be a better person. You understand?
Yeah.
And then becoming a better man in the eyes of the Almighty. So nobody can get me to kind of, I wouldn't butter it up and I wouldn't kind of don't press it too much, you know. I'll just tell the truth about it. And simple, they can't know the truth. But if you understand, plenty of the things that I say, it come to pass.
Yeah.
Like when I say, all right, KMC say, so I go reach no way. That's what them say, but I know why I say.
So what? All right. So
I say Soca go reach no way because it have no unity among the stars. They didn't say that part.
Okay.
Without unity, where you going?
I remember that whole back and out, but I wanted to clarify. Yeah, it's so much to talk about, man. Since you brought that up, let's clarify that part. So you said that, and there was a rumor. I'll call it a rumor because a lot of times, you know, you say things and it gets. You know, KMC say he don't like soca or he not singing soca no more. I remember one time, and correct me if I'm wrong, you call the station and tell them don't play your music or something like that to that effect.
Yeah, but I long after this stupidness, man.
Yeah.
When I tell them that was you talking about 2018. This what we talking about since 2012.
Okay.
You understand? 2011, 12 when the muddy up my name. Imagine I in a studio with the biggest producer in the world, Red One at that time.
Yeah.
I showing them men and them Humbi and all of them Tyrocos and all of them what we just be doing.
Yeah.
And I showing them with stars and things. And them laughing. Right? And I go get a call from a man in Trinidad to tell me that how they burning me out. When I try and take me in, them burning me out.
Yeah.
Right? Them don't even know what they're doing.
Yeah.
I remember after they do all of that, I hear one of the big men saying, so we signed one of their soca artists and this is how they treat us. Man, I've seen that, man. Them don't even know that's what they're doing. Them thought it's me that they sing, but they didn't know that this is universal because it's who behind me.
Yeah.
It's who gonna spend the money behind me, who gonna put Trinidad on the map. Universal. So when you this what them doing and they didn't support it. Now me this.
Yeah.
And then the game now come and change. It come all about numbers and things. So it's a whole different game now. Long time with that A&R in the building. And that A&R go like a song and they go say, no, that whole thing change.
Yeah.
No, when you buy views and them going up and them could actually see how much were the real views and the fake views. Them laughing at me.
Yeah. I have a question, but I'm going to come with that question in the back end because there's so much I want to cover at this moment. So, where were we? You build a rhythm and then MXPrime, or back then Maga Dan.
Yeah.
The rhythm, and you had Queen Omega.
Yeah. Then I produced Denise. I think Denise Belfon had Panic.
Yeah. So you produced Panic?
Yeah, I produced a lot of Denise Belfon hits.
Oh really?
Yeah, a lot.
Wow.
Well, I'm too like bong, sit and wave it, and my hand go down. Well, I'm too. Rewind, and I love that Denise Belfon tune, man.
Wow.
Right. So then days we start linking up, and I saying, yo, you know, we could unify this thing nice, you know.
Yeah.
And I started to produce Machel.
Mm.
And Machel was on the voodoo rhythm with Ellie, she riding up, she riding down the Soca. You just know where, right? And then we never hear Indian on our rhythm yet. So we try to sing Kaise Bani on the voodoo rhythm. And then our next artist that was on the rhythm too was a youth named Doggy Slaughter.
Yeah.
Put Dog Slaughter and Boss Slaughter. Girl, you got the wine, kill it with the wine. Wine them out the wine. Wine them out. Yeah, son. Then a Boss Pilot on the rhythm.
Yeah, Pilot.
Like, you wanna know me now, but yeah, boy, that rhythm was what's now. And then now, well, that year was real nice. That the same year, well, when the stage, when all the thing fall when for Machel concert.
Yeah.
That was supposed to be before show to test it out, but it didn't go as planned. But that year was a good year for the music still. And then 2000, I was going into 2001 now.
Yeah.
2002, I do an album called 2000 Pieces of KMC.
Okay.
It had some nice tune on it, but it had a little war going on. Right? With a little war going on with me and Iowa George.
Yeah.
I imagine I'm a real friend now. Me and George. You can't get between me and George. Me and George, yeah, man, not get mature. And understand one another at that kind of level because we really love music.
Yeah.
So you know, tell me not. We just naturally had our vibes, and we never hate one another during that war. That was a musical war.
Yeah.
You understand? And me and he were here for 2002. Right, and so I was more concentrated on that war. But coming into 2003 now, right? During the war with me and Iowa, Bungie Garden like he wanted a piece of the war. So we went out on stage and started this me and Iowa, and then he even do a tune called what the tune name? Some Western song boy. You can't remember it? And all I hear is whip wap. KMC and Iowa George whip wap. Fighting up like two warlords, whip wap. You can see them like, remember that?
I remember the song, but I don't remember.
I was walking through it and
I remember the hearing the song, but I can't say. Yeah.
But when the man come and diss me and Iowa, when he, on the stage in New York in the Ark, I meet him. I say, "You sure you ready for our boy?"
Yeah.
Yeah. I say, "Well, prepare yourself. I'm gonna murder you with lyrics next year." Boy, the man put that in the tune and all, He say, "One get you pretty." And he means at me, and he have the audacity to ask me if I'm ready, but I am the gunslinger. I say, he bad.
Yeah, man. I know Budgie from teenage years, man.
Yeah, he bad.
Yeah, he
bad. Because what me and I want to take over the whole thing with our work.
Yeah.
So everybody want to get in, and then Tamen Bolin record company in the carnival and all the war and that kind of thing.
Right.
Just because we cannot take over. That's all what people are talking about. Yeah. So what happened with the Gallon part now? He was preparing for the war for the next year. But then my wife now, it was my girlfriend at that time.
Yeah.
She told me, find out what different. I say, how you mean? And me and she sit down and talk. And I say, all right, cool. So when we realized when he started bringing out tune, people started saying song violent this year.
Yeah.
And then he was the girls them darling.
Yeah.
The punchy calling the girl them darling. So people saying something violent. I listen.
Yeah.
So I say, all right. My first tune I come with a whole gang. A bus blazer with the wrong timing. But the first tune, I would do wrong timing.
Yeah.
Right? I bus blazer. But the first tune I bring out with him was I put him in a collaboration with Marshall.
Okay.
Juve, say we chipping down the tongue, and Marshall coming up, yeah, play ma, and on the rhythm now, I don't want to know if I get in horn.
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
want
big
to know
tune.
if I get in.
Big tune.
Right? And then I put pilot to song like Shadow. Hold that man. Hold that man.
Yeah. How you came up with that idea, man? How you came up with that idea?
With which idea?
To make pilot song like Shadow.
Boy, I didn't come up with that. He came up with that. We was home. Yeah. Me, he and Blazer, they was making a cook and we was clashing. Yeah. We always used to be clashing one another.
Right.
And pilot just started to jump like Shadow. I started to go, and he started singing that over here. We had laugh. We started to pop up. And we just started to say, boop, 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 boop. Fire.
Yeah.
We go down in the studio, you talk about fun, boy. That used to be so much fun working with these artists, boy. To see from nothing and everybody just get a song to see how it materializes into this big song. And when we come live, how the crowd used to just care for me. And then loving the vibe of music, was, and that was, nobody wasn't vexed, nothing. Because we used to clashing for we was like the better we self as artists.
Yeah.
You understand? So when I let go, I don't want to know if I get in on that time, Bungie let go of some song named Dead Presidents.
Yeah.
And Desperado.
Yeah, Desperado.
And the next one, the KMC and I were George Cowboy song.
Yeah.
And then I come now and I drop Rough White. Hey, young girl, you could really move your waist and look all the girls them.
Yeah.
So, by the time them fellas trying to catch me, when they switch and they realize I not on them with a war thing, I move from that. I do the war different as my wife tell me. I come and I drop. Hey, crowd of people, why you listen to me? When you hear Russell style, you know it's KMC. Run. And lock down the whole place forward like rain.
Yeah. Wow.
Boy, that was a year.
Yeah, them days, man, music was fun.
Yeah, Nadia Batson was on the same rhythm too, the Party Alliance rhythm with a song named I Am in Love with You. Yeah. Then Tony Prescott, Nicole Grave, a whole heap of artists was on that rhythm too.
Wow.
Yeah. And that year, I think what did I do for Marshall here, boy? Yeah, what did you with some of these? I think that the same year with Madman. Yeah, that do Madman fame too.
Yeah.
Yeah, a Madman.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That was the same year too.
Wow, lot of hits, man. Lot of hits. Now, I'm gonna speed up for the sake of time. So I know we had this question before, but for people who don't know, excuse me, that whole situation with you and Movado.
Mm-hmm.
How the whole bacchanal started?
Boy, well, that's that. People that feeling whereby that just be laughing all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I remember about this whole scene.
Yeah.
A man from St. Lucia named Courtney Lewis called me. Yeah. He tell me he had 3 men on rhythm. A rhythm he had it, and he wanted to turn it into a soca. So he don't do the soca, but he want me to enhance it. Right? And so he play a Sean Paul for me, a Beanie Man and a Movado.
Yeah.
I go jump on the Movado. Most of the time, the Jamaican that jump on my song. This is the first time I go and jump on a Jamaican song.
Right.
So do this song now. Got on my first class, voice it. Them days nobody want to work with first class. As a big artist, I got down there and game up pull out.
Yeah.
Right. Next thing you know, song come out, song start to play. I feel it nice. Was a very short carnival.
Yeah.
So Wassa Fete and licensing fete end up being the same night.
Yeah.
Wassa call me, I blank them.
Yeah.
Because
why you blank Wassa?
Well, Wassa never really used to hire me, you know.
Okay.
Since I had my band, Wassa never really used to hire me.
Yeah.
Right? But because the man who doing Wassa was Cliff Harris, and Cliff Harris was kind of a warring winner. Yeah, but we never used to take him on. But what happened? Roy Maraj now used to give the band all the work. Well, I had about 10 shows. He was the big promoter.
Okay.
And he used to feel the band. So I can't do so and go up against Roy. My loyalty could be with Roy.
Yeah.
The things that we do for the band, you know, sir. So we saying right. But the thing now, we want to bring Movado. So we call Movado and them, talk to them on the phone.
Yeah.
Right, they give me the date. Them days he had a manager named Julian.
Mm.
Julian only calling every minute for we to send down payment, but we can't send down payment because we don't know if we hear the man can't come in the country.
Yeah.
So the deceased Martin Joseph was the Minister of National Security them days.
Yeah. Yeah.
Them days he living in Flagstaff. I end up inside by he in key house.
Yeah.
Right? With his niece. His niece aunt. Martin Joseph married to his niece aunt. And the niece and me good now to our next friend. So I end up there. The man wife tell me, don't worry, she go help me. Right? So after we drink all kind of nice drink and thing and feel nice and thing, she says she help me. Well, yeah. Boy, next morning I call her now, man, never answer she phone up to now. Yeah. Never answer she phone. So I call a woman named Yvette.
Right.
Which is my wife family now. Yeah. Yvette say the first name on the list not to come in Trinidad is something Brooks. Earl Brooks, no, not Earl Brooks.
What's his first name? Oh shoot.
Something Brooks.
Yeah, I forgot it.
Right.
Yeah.
So right. So I don't know what I'm Movado. Right? So I tell Roy, like the man can't come in the country, boy.
Yeah.
Right? And Wasa advertise it, start to advertise already. So we have to mean Wasa. So what we gonna do, boy? I say, you know what? Let me try a thing. So I call my partner, Jaco. Right? Because he had me on the show with Cartel with my band.
Right.
In the middle of the year. I think it was the summer. Right? So Jaco now link up the shot for me to get the tune with Cartel. So I tell Roy now, hey, it look like we getting Cartel enough. Here, man.
Oh, Movado real name is David Constantine Brooks. Yeah.
Yeah, David Brooks. Yeah.
Yeah.
So watch that, man. So we start to work on the Cartel thing, you know.
Right.
But our girl named Gaza Giselle, she gone down in Jamaica. You know? And she down there too, everybody making sure the thing happen now.
Yeah.
That certain men going down with money and all to pay certain thing. I want to call the name, I want to call the artist. They're going down there to pay money to get next artist to do the song, to blank me to do the song. And Cartel said, nah, man, I work with KMC, man.
Yeah.
And Gaza G make sure it happen, man. Jaco make sure it happen. And we do the song, we go in, man. Right? And we bring Cartel instead of Movado.
Okay.
Right? So by the time Julian called, which was Movado manager, we tell him, boss, well, the man can't come in the country, so forget about that, you know?
Yeah.
When the man get to come in the country about 2-3 years after, when I done sign and doing my thing with Red One and them recording and thing.
Yeah.
I see a thing now come out with the man on TV saying it's not him. He say he don't know who is Ken Marlon. He don't know who is Ken Marlon Jazz. But I remember linemen in Jamaica with these men. To Bounty Killer, because I used to go straight by Bounty Killer studio. Denise, I carry Denise, all of them down by Bounty studio. Sharon Burke is a woman come in my house in Trinidad already, which is Bounty manager.
Yeah.
Right, so these are people I know. So I am all shocked when the man say, he don't know me. So I start to wonder and all, if it's some kind of trick. I call him man down in St. Lucia. The man said, no, it is Movado. When I call him next partner, who do the business with him, he say, he living in Miami. He say, yes, that is Movado. No, I meet Movado in New York after. Instagram did no come out.
Yeah.
Instagram did no come out. So I meet Movado. He was shooting a video in Queens. Right? I did now do an interview in a big limo van with a thing named My Ride.
Yeah.
And they pull up on the set in Queens where LL Cool J and Movado was shooting a video. I never hear that song come out, but they was shooting a video together.
Okay.
And real people and real ATV and bike and thing. And I walk up to Movado and some men block me and Movado tell them, nah, leave the man.
Yeah.
And I take a picture with him first.
Yeah.
And me and he take a picture. I put it on Instagram. It's still on my Instagram.
Yeah.
And I say, so you don't know me? That time I still have my dread. I say, you don't know me? You don't know me? Yeah, he watch me. He said, no, sir. I said KMC from Trinidad. He opened me eye big. And he called up a partner, boy, yo, come. He said, you remember last 2 weeks we had talked about the scene what going on in Trinidad?
Yeah.
This is the man KMC, you know. Yeah, boy, you know. Oh my God, KMC that. So I asked him, I said, so what was that one about Movado? Oh, you say, yeah, boss, me not know, you know. Me think some of me think some of me. And that was the end of that day, you know.
So wait. So what did he say exactly?
He said he don't know. When I asked him what was that about, when he come to Trinidad and say, you don't know me. He said, boss, me not know, you know. I said, so you didn't do the tune? He said, well, boss, me not know. He said, me think some of me think some of me. But Movado do the tune for some men down in St. Lucia.
And he probably didn't get paid.
I don't know. Because we did $1,500 for him to change the name and put in KMC. Right? So I don't know. So that is what I know about that situation.
Yeah.
And I leave that day. So it wasn't like KMC tried to do a splice tune, because remember I used to do tune with real big artists. I work with Bounty. I work sing song with Beanie Man. I was done sound. I was done sign already to record label with Soul on Fire. Sell 285,000 copies. I was doing things.
Yeah.
I do a song with Shabba Ranks. I do things with all of them. So who is Movado now to come and just do this thing? So, but I am not the kind of man to judge, because I don't know exactly what happened.
Yeah.
So I still never hold it against Movado neither.
Yeah.
You understand? But all these men and them in Trinidad, them was laughing and things, because them always want something to be against, you know. You see, once you're real bad, they always try to bring you down. One thing about these men in Trinidad here, in this industry, they don't know how to upbuild. They know how to down press. They could do that real good. But they see the same thing to international level, they could never do it. Because you know why? They don't know how to do it. They don't have the unity to do it. But you see the pull down, boy, them is the great, them pulling you down faster than a bullet.
All right, so you mentioned the international level. Of course, the last couple of years have been a petition and a push to get Soca in the Grammys. What's your opinion and your feel on that?
Boss, how long they trying that now?
It's been a while.
Right.
Been a couple of years.
Right, here what I have to say, right? And I will say it again. Unity is strength.
Yeah. And
strength is power. Without unity, you can't even get strength. Far more to have power.
Yeah.
One hand. All right. Try to clap one hand. You vex with the next hand, so you clap in one hand. Hear that? That make it any noise?
Yeah.
But what that unity. You're making noise.
Yeah.
So I will say it again. And I could fight with till dead. Without unity, you are not going to reach nowhere. Unity is like a light that shine on thing. It's like a blessing. So you can't have everybody segregated and little clippy and they're just doing things. No.
Yeah.
Unify the thing and make the thing look good. That's how Jamaican think they look nice. When it comes to the music, them go ram. But from the early days when them started, all of them used to be thing, one man flying out, he bring 3 other men with him. And the men unify when it comes to the thing. And the thing start to flourish and people start to watch the thing and say, wow, I like this. But when you're fighting, people will say, boy, leave them there with that, yes?
Yeah, that's true. I definitely can testify to that as a DJ, man. For instance, if you contact a producer or Jamaican artist for a dub plate, 9 out of 10 times they're gonna send you an extra with some unknown DJ, some unknown artist, or maybe up and coming, and they'll like say, they'll give a virgin a little, a little bly on whatever rhythm it is,
Them men and them so unified from a long time when it comes to the music, right? That when they started to travel plenty and they started to come to Trinidad, they talk in Jamaica. I remember hearing that. They talk in Jamaica, they spread the talk around in the industry. When all they going to Trinidad, charge bigger money because Trinidad paying to see we.
Yeah, they love Trinidad.
Yeah, so men didn't keep it to themselves and just get money for themselves and let men around and men charge small money. No, they spread the talk around the industry. When all they singing, charge because them man and them paying. And that's how they get the price up and up. That's where the unity is being killed. We don't have that. If we had that, I'm telling you, this thing would have gone a long time. Yeah, if we had that, what I was about to do for Trinidad when I had a record deal, them would have been behind me, and I would have done pulling about 3-4 men, and them same men would have pulled another man, and that's how it would have been. It would have been something big where we would have, I'm sure by now we would have had at least about 6-7 international stars.
Yeah.
From Soca. You understand? When I signed with the EDM, that was just to get in, you know.
Yeah.
So I didn't do Soca for 2012 and 13. I started back doing Soca in 2014.
Yeah.
Right, so 2 years. Just focusing on doing the album. So when I tell the people them that right now I ain't doing no Soca because I focus on doing this thing, that's why I say them say KMC say yeah, do no Soca again. You see them mad? Right?
Yeah,
and men who want my throat now, men who are helping now. And they want my throat going up on the radio and saying, yeah, how we gonna say that and this Soca and Soca do this way. I could never diss Soca music.
Yeah.
I am not like that. I didn't build like that.
Yeah.
You know, I come from nothing, you know. I didn't have nothing at all, you know, nothing, you know. I was living in a one-room apartment with a partner in a 13 by 13 room in Laventille next to a Foul Cup for 2 years trying to get with music, you know.
Yeah.
And I had one shoe with a hole in it. I didn't even have a slipper. So I really worked my way up. And to see men who you help and men who you invite to drink your Hennessy and thing because a little vex at you because whatever the reason.
Yeah.
Could go so far to try to bring you down and thing. It's amazing. So sometimes I say, let karma do its work, man. Because at the end of the day, them things just open up my eyes, you know, and make me know who is who and who must surrounding. And it make me get closer to the Almighty too, because I also depend on him a lot in order to just stand full. You know what I mean? That make me get to know God. So everything happens for a reason.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Wow. KMC, man, Ken, Marlon, Charles, man, so much. You know, when it comes to stories and experience, you tell it as it is. Right, so let me see, man. So you came up with first experience, big tune.
Yeah.
How that
2005.
2005.
I was looking for a Israel Vibration CD. Because when I was 11 years, I used to be listening to these 3 Clipper men named Israel Vibration.
Yeah, big
from
band,
Jamaica.
Yeah.
And no matter where
shuffling.
Yes. And no matter where I go, I can't find that CD, boy.
Yeah.
And they tell me they have a Peter Tosh. I say, well, give me the Peter Tosh. And track number 7, some chubby thing like listening, boy. And I just do a vibe and take off that music. And just start to write a rag song. Da 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 da. When I'm with your rag. And when I reach my singing that to my wife, she had next rag song. Yeah, fed up sing about rag. Every tune will be about rag. But 2004 is the first time I play mass.
Yeah.
So why you take that same melody and talk? I'll give you a story about the first time you play mass. Yeah. And when she said that, I get about last year for Carnival, the time I play mass. So they are true story. Me and my woman on the trailer truck, everything I'm talking about is really what happened.
Facts, yeah.
Yeah, that's all. Where all down to the end of the song when I went to the nearest bacon shack stall, straight home. That everything but the tune is true. Wow. You know when I left that tune? The day I left that tune, I was in the office with Chinese Laundry. Yeah. Me and he was in the control too. And he played the song on our laptop. And then he went down and he said, KMC missed this year. He tell them DJs and them downstairs, I missed this year. And a DJ called me and tell me. He said, boy, when you man put on the tune on the system, the tune real big and bad. The tune get big in 1 week.
Wow.
And that was the people's favorite that year for the road march. But you know the thing go. A long time they really like me and things, so they didn't really want to do nothing. So they gave I think was showing when it was Dead or Alive. But that tune is one of the biggest power soca of all time today. I'll be last. I was on a boat ride last night. I mashed the place for that. Normal. I sing in that almost every week all about, and that getting forward like if it just come out the other day.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. One of my strongest song, and they rank it as, if not the top, but one of the top power soca of all time.
Yeah. Big song, man. Big song.
Yeah. And then the next year now I come with 3 Miles.
Yeah.
And we in Trinidad. Oh, everybody jump up, carnival come in.
Yeah.
A lot of songs, man. A lot of songs. Soul on Fire. Soul on Fire was the same year with First Experience.
Yeah.
And I know that song was going on get a record deal. Something tell me that. It came 5 months after Carnival.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah. Wow. Lot of hits, man. How much song do you think you wrote in your whole career?
I don't know. I could be a little over 2,000 or something. It could be more.
Jeez.
I write a lot of songs. All right.
All right, let's talk about this one song you just dropped. The one I have right now is Drunk Man. How that came about?
You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. Boy, Drunk Man. That's the truth. Like just vibes, you know.
Yeah.
Not just about just vibes, boy. I just lastly, it had a rhythm. Cassie who sing when last you take a wine on that tongue thing.
Yeah, he could be coming up on the show too. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he was doing some work in my studio, right?
Okay.
So
oh man, like the lost KMC, man. Jeez. All right, so I don't know what happened. He fell off. So I'm gonna play the same drunk song he was just talking about. Let me see if I can get it on here. I know what happened. Now the song I'm playing.
all right, you hear me?
Yeah. Oh man, I just playing the song there. Go ahead.
You hear me, right?
Yeah, go ahead. You on?
Right. You hear me?
Yeah. Good man.
Nice.
Yeah. Are you going again?
Right. So Cassie now.
Yeah.
Cassie go out and do this rhythm.
Yeah.
And I think he and the man had a fallout, some kind of thing. But Cassie did send the rhythm to me. But the rhythm had like, I think was Swappy and Patrice and all of them on the rhythm.
Okay.
And something happened, man. I write this song and I excited about this tune, boy.
Yeah.
Drunk man, I was drinking.
Yeah.
And Cassie do so like he pull out of the deal with the man. And well, I know it's Cassie thing. So all the man want to bring out the rhythm still.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go against Cassie because I know like Cassie thing.
Yeah, like Cassie.
Right. So so when Cassie thing, I pull out myself too.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it never look good. And I just keep the tune. And just the other day I say, I have a partner who always telling me, boy, that tune real bad, boy, you gotta bring out that.
Yeah.
So I say, and I build my rhythm for the tune.
Mm-hmm.
And I bring it out there and I put it out there now. And I say, all right, let me see where we're going with it.
Yeah, it's song of vibes, man. It's song of vibes. So listen to it, just play it.
Yeah, it's a nice story because drunk man don't really mind people business. Drunk man too drunk to study people.
Yeah, that's a nice story, man. I ended with that, man. Well, I want to wrap it up, man, for the sake of time. Anything you want to tell your fans, man, before you sign out, before you wrap it up?
Well, I want to tell the fans and them that KMC is coming back with a band.
Yeah.
KMC and his band. Right. I want to find them that just now KMC will also have a radio program.
Okay.
Right? Yeah, man?
Yeah, man.
KMC will also have a radio.
And a radio program.
Yeah.
Radio program, yeah.
Right. And I want them to know, look out for some big songs. Because look out for my album. I already have a name for it. It's called Man from Rio.
Okay, Man from Rio.
Right. So look out for the album. A 10 or 11 track album.
Okay.
Right? Because I haven't done an album, a Soca album, since 2009.
Yeah. Wow.
That was the last
Wait,
album I did.
yeah.
Right? So fans look out. So his real tune will be dropping. Plus I will leave some for when the album for album tune, not all will be single, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It have about three or four power soca inside there and some nice other kind of music and a little collaboration and thing. Right? So look out. Right? And my fans, I just want all you to know that thanks for supporting me over the years. I know when all you hear all this shoppiness, some all they believe it and thing and run with it. Because you know the media does have people thinking.
Yeah.
When they hear something from the media, they just buy it. But then after a while, sometimes they hear the truth and they realize, you know. So thanks for the support and thanks, man, like you, so for the support for all these years, man. You know,
Yeah, man.
for never giving up on Ken, Marlon, Charles, and always, you know, showing love. You know.
Yeah, man.
Like at the end of the day, this is about music. You know, we just want to give music. We ain't come to thief nobody chicken or woman. We just come to give music to the people and make them enjoy themselves.
Yeah.
When you're having a stressful day, put on a KMC and you jump feel nice, you know?
Yes, I. Ladies and gentlemen, did I get cut off again? Okay.
No, man, I ain't cut off. That's it.
Okay.
Big up all the fans and big respect and thanks for having me on your program, my boy.
Well, give thanks, man. Of course, Ken, Marlon, Charles on social media is KMC.
Yeah, everything is KMC Trinidad, whether Facebook, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, KMC Trinidad. Once you type in that, you don't know your luck.
Nice. KMC Trinidad, all social media platform.
Right.
Check out his new music, KMC. Much appreciation and give thanks, man.
Yes, man. Look out for the music on all platforms very soon. You know, I think I'll be coming through the Fox News channel. I'm just working out something them with them.
All right.
And then everything will be all right. And big up all who representing the music. Right? And just try to move up. I want to tell some of them, my colleagues and things. All who bad mind, run away from the bad mind. Move away that from me. That you really don't need that. They'll just stress you out and things. Just do good and be good and, you know, do nice things. Forget about these sneaky things and thing and move. Change. Time to change ways in this time, you know.
Yeah. Yes, I.
Right, man? And big respect to everybody and may everybody live long and prosper.
Give thanks, man. KMC,
Let's
Ken, Marlon, Charles. Much appreciation. All right. Nice. Yes, like Ken, Marlon, Charles, man. Thanks to everyone who tuned in tonight. Dion, big of myself, Patricia Lynn, Celine Simon, much appreciation. Judy, much appreciation. Thank you all for supporting the show. Make sure and like and share. Of course, we'll be here next Wednesday, or this Wednesday from 9 p.m. Should be up in GeneralGrant should be joining us. All right. So once again, thank you so much and good night to all.